Stacey Huff the right here. I got music coming up. I'm on Facebook. What's up? Y'all see me? If y'all see me out there, say something. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me. Nod 2 times if you feel me. I can't see you nod if you're not anyway. Stacey Huff the right here. Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. Chad the Barber en route. Check us out. Let me know. If we wait on that beat, if you wait on my signal, we can hit the beat anytime. I want to thank y'all out there for tuning in on Facebook Live. Oh, hey! Let's go. Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. Y'all hear that music? Y'all know what that means? 7:30. Every Wednesday. Free Thinkers Radio, Free Thinkers app powers this. All old episodes are on YouTube. 23, 24 of them out there now. Go check it out. My name is Stacey Huff, the Huff and Puff Sports Buzz, right here with you every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. live again on tape on YouTube. You can get it tomorrow, as early as tomorrow. Chad the Barber's en route. He'll be here in a little bit. 30 minutes to cover right here on Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. What are they buzzing about? We got a lot of topics to cover. We'll get to as many as we can, but a couple of topics are going to dominate the show today. Hot off the presses, Urban Meyer, Ohio State coach, former champion there, former champion at the University of Florida, has now been put on paid administrative leave after the fallout of his story contradicting, his story comes out contradicting his version of things after he fired a wide receivers coach by the name of Zach Smith, I do believe, a week or so ago for domestic violence charges. It's a pattern. Apparently there was issues in the 2009 time period, then again in 2015, and then again, of course, recently the young man was fired by Urban Meyer finally, and Urban Meyer is under fire because he denied knowing anything of the 2015 domestic violence issues, and now it comes out the wife of the victim, Zach Smith's wife, comes out and says that Urban Meyer had to know because his wife knew and other people on the coaching staff knew and everyone around him knew. So Urban Meyer not looking very good at all right now. He has been placed on administrative leave of absence from the Ohio State Buckeyes football program, and it looks like all the signs point to he will be let go there. Paid leave of absence usually lead to termination. I didn't think Urban Meyer would get hit with this because he had skated so long. It was obvious from the beginning that he knew more than he was saying, and he kind of went on. But today, when the wife comes out and states that he knew about her being battered by his coach, and why did Urban Meyer not fire this man before 2018 if he knew about it in 2009 and he knew about it in 2015? And apparently, it was a poorly kept secret around that. Even when he was at Florida, poorly kept secret around that program and the one at Ohio State that this man was battering his wife. Why didn't Urban Meyer act on it sooner than he did? So he's probably gone. We can start speculation now. There's going to be a hot topic in sports talk the rest of the summer, probably going right up until maybe through the football season. They have an interim coach. I think the guy's last name is Day. He's going to be the assistant. One of the assistant coaches is going to be the interim for right now, and I believe if and when Meyer is fired, I believe he'll be fired here shortly, if not the next week or so, definitely by the time the season starts. I think that young man will be the interim coach, and then they'll spend the season trying to find a hot ticket, a hot name to take Urban Meyer's place. That Ohio State job was one of the best jobs in college football. There'll be no doubt about it. I saw a stat some years ago that they raised more money. They had more funds from boosters, alums, merchandising, everything all included. They made more money than the athletic department than any school in the nation back as far as back as like 2012, 13, and 14. That little era they had a run, and they're still somewhere among the tops. And so they got the money. They got the money to spend. Urban Meyer makes a nice little mint there. So that job is one because they have the athletes, they have the talent, they have the tradition. That job is going to be wanted by a lot of people. So who's going to take that job will be the next step once Urban Meyer is officially let go there at Ohio State. And I think I must pause to say he probably should be let go. He should be let go. Football-wise, the man can coach, but he's had a cloud around him at Florida. Then he had that heart attack or anxiety attacks or whatever it was he had, and he sat out for a while, went broadcast. Said he wanted to spend more time with his family. He went broadcast with ESPN for a year or so, and then he got a job at Ohio State. So there was some things going on there, including having the young man, the tight end from the New England Patriots, Hernandez, who's now since become known as a murderer, who's incarcerated, and now also suicide, ended his life by suicide a year or two ago. So a lot of that was going on in this program, a lot of issues with Urban Meyer, Florida, a lot of them in Ohio State as well. And now it looks like it may have come to an end there for him. So that'll be a hot topic going on in the world of sports as we're going. We'll come back and revisit it if you like later on. You can let me know right here on Facebook Live. We got room below here, below the screen. You can put your thoughts, your comments, your questions right here for us, and we'll get to it the best we can. Again, Huff and Puff Sports Buzz, 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Chad the Barber's en route. He'll be here shortly. Coming across town from northeast side of Columbia. And again, just me, Stacey Huff, the president of Huff Nation Sports, right here with you. Another topic we will chat with a little bit. Draymond Green, Tristan Thompson, apparently they got into a little something back during the ESPYs time. It's just coming out now. Apparently there were no phones allowed there, no phones and cameras allowed in the parties, and it was over a span of 2 parties, it sounds like. Draymond and Tristan Thompson got into a running beef, which picked up from their beef in the NBA Finals, and we'll talk about how that played out, or how it's speculated to have played out during the show. Also, I got to talk a little bit about my Cowboys making all kind of bad moves off the field. Also got to talk about Chad's Raiders, if he's ready to come on in, and we'll talk about that. The preseason college poll is out. We'll talk about the 1 and 2 teams that look very familiar in the world of college football. They look very, very familiar. And also, University of South Carolina today took the media. I wasn't available to go. Bobby Robertson was my 9 to 5 called. I couldn't get free, but the media people here in the area were treated to the where they are in the stages of construction with the USC brand new student center, athlete center. It's going to be state of the art. It's going to be a nice place for the team to have meeting places to be housed, to eat, to get nutrition, to wait. It's going to be a whole all-encompassing facility, and the media got taken on a tour of that facility today. Hey, I got to miss it, but it's going to be big for recruiting for South Carolina. Will Muschamp and the players and the staff, they're very excited about that. And of course, we cannot have this show today on this particular week without talking about what LeBron James did just a few days ago, starting at school. So we'll touch on those topics and more. We'll take some of your thoughts as the show goes along. We got room right here, Bobby Robertson. I'll see you down there. So we'll pick it up. First topic let's go to the Draymond, Tristan Thompson scenario. My theory on that, my thoughts on that, I'm one of these guys who I think a lot of people dislike Draymond because he plays for the Warriors. So a lot of people are now the story is he's a fake tough guy. So people are so anxious to make him out to be a fake tough guy, they're pretending Tristan Thompson's a tough guy. I'm sorry, wrong guy. Y'all picked the wrong guy. If you don't like Draymond, I get it. If you think Draymond's a blowhard and he's a fake bully and he's dirty, you're welcome to feel all that you want to. But Tristan Thompson can't be your hero. Tristan Thompson's never been a tough player. He's never been a physical player. He's never been a tough guy. He's been passive for his size in the NBA. You just can't reinvent him and make him a superhero because you don't like Draymond Green. The story goes that there was one after party they went to. There was a LeBron function, and apparently Draymond Green was, according to some reports I've seen on actually the Bomani Jones show and Pablo Torres, their show on noon. Pablo Torres said he had an insider, and I'm quoting him on this, stating that apparently Draymond was giving Tristan Thompson a hard time about the whole Kardashian thing, which is always good for a joke. He was giving Tristan Thompson a hard time about saying that things such as LeBron's gone, now your career may be over. Just giving them the business, considering they did not get along. They're not buddies anyway. So supposedly Draymond was giving him the business. There's another version of the story that Draymond wanted to apologize. Either way, as a second party, at some point, Tristan Thompson supposedly has mushed Draymond, and as he mushed him, and apparently one version of the story, it was unexpected. So Draymond had no idea that it was not going to be a peaceable ending to the conversation. He mushed him. Tristan mushed Draymond, and LeBron James, I think it was Carmelo Anthony, jumped between them. It was KD. LeBron and KD jumped between the two and separated before it escalated, saying, and the quote was, they were saying, this is not that type of party. This ain't that type of party. This ain't going down. Especially if LeBron had his name somewhere on it, he's going to keep it clean. He's been amazingly squeaky clean throughout his career, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit more as well. But that's his version of the story, and I get it. Again, a little bit more background on this story. Apparently, for those who don't know, there was they scuffled on the court in Game 3, maybe 4. I don't know. Draymond and Tristan Thompson did. Then at the end of Game 4, when Tristan Thompson came up to shake Draymond's hand, Draymond, and you can hear it audibly. I've seen the clip on Twitter. He audibly said, he audibly said, I don't bleep with you like that. So he wouldn't shake Tristan Thompson's hand. And then he went on to tell people in after the game that they weren't cut the same way, basically saying he's a certain kind of guy. Tristan Thompson's a certain kind of guy. So he's basically coming at the manhood, Tristan Thompson. So I understand Tristan having a beef and feeling some kind of way about this. So with all that being said, I get Tristan Thompson being up here, being on 10. I get that. But that was your time to fight right now. And I said this on this show before, and I said it on the ESPN radio show. 9 a.m. Saturday morning. It's 94.9 FM, by the way, here in Columbia. On my Facebook Live. It's also my Facebook Live. It's on ESPNColumbia.com as well. 9 a.m., every Saturday morning. The Zone. Me and Shop Dr. Dwayne Everett. But I said on both shows, if Tristan's a bad boy, if there people want to build him up to be now because they don't like Draymond, then that's your time to fight. The man said, I don't screw with you like that. We don't mess around like that. You ain't my type of dude. Don't shake my hand. That's your chance right there to get in some words right there. But if you don't want to do it and get fined by the NBA, good. This might be your next chance. I get it. But apparently one version is Draymond gave him the business for at a whole party. They went to a second party. I guess Tristan had enough of it. So the word's going to come out now, and I think Shannon Sharpe has already went off on Draymond. Now Draymond's going to be the fake tough guy, and Tristan Thompson is a guy who's, really bad, but I guess maybe neither one of them are. But Tristan Thompson can't be your hero. I don't care how much you hate Draymond. Pick another guy. Tristan Thompson's not your boy. Nobody's believing that. Nobody's believing Tristan Thompson's the guy that's going to be, going around whipping people's tail, and he's the one who went after and got Draymond. I wouldn't buy that. Sorry. Bobby, you made a good point. You asked about baseball teams helping themselves. Yeah, I didn't brush up on that like I probably should have. Today, I know that one of the biggest moves the Baltimore Orioles did not help the Phillies because Adam Jones decided to turn down. Adam Jones invoked something called the 10-5 rule in baseball. For my baseball heads out there, you know what's up. 10-5. Baseball has a unique clause with their free agency. And by the way, they have one of the best labor unions in all sports, probably the best. And it was paid for by blood, sweat, and tears in the 70s. Google it. I read a lot about this as a kid growing up. But baseball fought literally, almost not even exaggerated, bloody wars. Kurt Flood was a black guy at the front of all this for free agency. They actually suffered some physical pain due to how intense it was, what the players fought for in baseball. They fought for the right over the years of their free agency. If you're a 10-year veteran of the league, and you played your last 5 consecutive seasons for the same team, you can refuse any trade. You can't be traded. That's powerful. Think about it. The way they do NFL players, the way they do other people in other sports. Baseball has a 10-5 rule. So Adam Jones, come on, have a seat. Yeah, Chad the Barber, like he just finished mowing. Just finished mowing his lawn. It was like
it's a lot going on outside, man. It's a lot of traffic, a lot of police.
Yeah, I know that's right. So I think it's a revival going on at the church out there. But
I had to drive regular.
So 10-5, the 10-5 rule baseball. Once again, for those who don't know, you can say the old Hough might have taught you something if you didn't know this. In baseball, if you've been 10 years in the league, 5 years consecutive with your current team, you can veto any trade. They can say like Adam Jones did for the Orioles. They said we're gonna trade you to Philadelphia. He was like, nah, no, you're not. I ain't going nowhere. I'm good. I just bought a house, put my kid in school. I'm not moving. And they can't trade him. That's powerful. Chad is flexing in the camera like he's 7 years old. so that's what's going on with that. So thanks for talking about that. But we've already talked about Urban Meyer.
Talking about baseball?
Yeah, because my man, we follow people on here. So yeah, so I was asked a baseball question. So. And I mean, and I can do it. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
I do baseball. That's
you
what
do?
I do.
What is it? BTB?
That's why the BTB Brothers Talking Baseball. That's why me, Mariana Mitchell. What's up? Good to see you in here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They do have the best. LaDon Daniels, thanks for tuning in. So, Chad, I talked about Urban Myers. He's gonna be on the way out the door.
What is up with that? I just seen it.
You just let on that. Then we gotta talk about Tristan and Draymond. You're gonna be happy about that.
I'm actually upset about it.
We're gonna talk about it. I just got that together, but I want your thoughts on it. Let's go back to Urban then for Chad. Let's recap for Chad.
Please do.
He's tardy.
On both.
He's tardy. So the wide receivers coach they fired a week or two ago for beating his wife.
Wow.
But here's the problem. That was bad enough. But he did it in 2009 at Florida. Urban kept him on the staff. So 2015, it comes out, it happens again, and Urban Meyer pretended he didn't know about 2015.
The same wife,
same guy. So Urban Meyer came out and said he didn't know anything about 2015. Well, the wife came out and said, well, you did. I told your wife. I got a text. I showed your wife, and she talked about it. It's kind of out there. Obviously, she probably discussed it with you.
No, I don't even talk to my wife. And I got another girl on the side.
And another girl, a coach on the staff in Dubai. So Urban Meyer's doing the Rick Pitino thing like everybody do in Dubai, you know.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
So he's put on paid administrative leave.
They don't mess with me.
Which is always, paid administrative leave always means, the next thing after that is always.
You're out of there.
Pink slip. So he's on paid administrative. They already got an interim coach. And now, as I was saying, the speculation is going to be fun the rest of the year because he's going to be officially let go, I believe, in the next week. If not the next week, definitely before kickoff, which is going to be in a month from today.
But how does that help the situation?
I think the speculation is going to be who is going to take. That's a great job. The Ohio State job is when they're going to pay you a bunch of money. You got talent. They load it all the time. So you go in. He ain't gonna leave Michigan. He's a Michigan man. He played at Michigan.
Money, man.
Harbaugh would die first before he played it. He went on Michigan to beat Ohio State. So with that being said, Urban Meyer is gonna be gone. Now, the Draymond Tristan thing, what your thoughts on that? It's 3 or 4 different versions of the story.
All I heard is he punched him in the mouth.
Right, and that's the one I heard of 2 P's, then I heard he mushed him. The most consistent thing I hear is it was a mush. And how you suck a mush? But
I'm going to tell you, listen, a mush is way worse than just getting punched.
Right, but if you get
punch is respect. If a man ball his fist up and punch you,
right,
it's totally different than a man grabbing you by your face.
But if
by your face,
here's what's gonna come out. If somebody mush somebody,
you see this coming.
If you mush somebody knowing it's about to be broken up and that's the only lick he's gonna be, that's not that brave either. If you get up with hold me back, I'm about to mush this dude, grab me. It was very shaky about how that happened. About
the punch, one thing about a punch, you can get punched, and you sometimes can fall down tonight and break it up, and people, it's understandable.
So we got to figure out
what happens after the mush.
And it was broken up.
What happened after the mush?
KD and LeBron immediately, like instantaneously with the mush, got between them. Apparently it was, that's why I said it might be a cowardly mush, because I think people were already getting between them when he mushed. He was like on the mush on the whole. Oh, it's over now. So that's the image I had. But it was already LeBron and KD already standing right there. So Draymond had no recourse. It was over. And the thing they were saying LeBron is a LeBron party. He's like, this ain't happening. He said, this ain't the play. It ain't happening there. So it's over. That's over. Square. That's done. So he shut it down. Him and KD shut it down like immediately. So he has no chance for a fight.
If he walked straight into the party and did.
No. Here's the story though. Pablo Torres on the Bomani Jones and Torres. He on his show and it's on Twitter. I just heard this, but he said
he's there.
No, his inside. He said the way he said it. He said from inside the party, like somebody told him or he was there.
Yeah.
A lot of media people were there. They don't always admit they drink with the players, but they do because sometimes it happens. How you really get the good stuff?
Yeah, it's only one building.
Over the drink, right? Yeah, over the drink is where you get your best information. I might know something about it. At the bar is where the best stuff. But he says. It was one party other thing, and it's like Draymond was talking about making jokes about the Kardashian, saying your career over because LeBron. He rode him for a whole party. So they go to the second. This is like the second party. He rode him, and Tristan says nothing. He rode him at one party. So the next party, I guess at that time he had time to think about it. They go to this after party. This is at the after party.
Oh, he drunk. That's all that was. He got drunk.
And then
he was straight when he wasn't drunk.
Right, and then now, and there's one version that after all that, Draymond might have went up and said, "You know what? I'm gonna apologize." That's one story saying, "I don't believe that happened." So he's gonna apologize any much. Then another story is he was riding him some more, and then my man went. Either way, it's all gonna come out.
I'm gonna tell you what more than likely happened. Tristan Thompson was the guy that had no girl to leave with. And that's the guy that always starts to fight. But I'm just saying she wasn't there. She wasn't there. She was probably in England.
We know his side piece hooked up didn't work. That's
what I'm saying. He didn't catch his side.
He's probably scared now though.
So he was like, man, I gotta go home.
The last 2 times he tried to hook up, he got put on TMZ.
Yeah.
So he probably like, I might as well fight. I might as well.
Yeah, I mean that's how it goes. When you get drunk like that and it gets late, it's like 3, 2.
You just an ugly dude with no Mac to fight. It's an ugly.
Fight or go get a girl.
That's wisdom. That's wisdom. The ugly dude with no Mac.
That's why you gotta be nice to guys in the club.
Right. Because the ones who ain't got
always no.
Yeah, they
that's the guy that's gonna beat somebody up outside. It's all your fault.
There's a lot of frustration there.
One no turns into
absolutely
help me.
We're gonna go to this real estate commercial real quick and check out our good friend Karen Alexander with S&M Realty of South Carolina. We got stuff to talk about. We're gonna talk about LeBron starting school, and we'll talk about the preseason college poll. All that after these words from Karen Alexander, S&M Realty.
S&M Realty of South Carolina is your premier real estate broker. When you are ready to buy, sell, or invest, contact Karen Alexander at 803-445-7185 for all your needs. She will assist you in finding the perfect home for you and your family. Contact Karen Alexander today at 803-445-7185. 20 years of experience in the business. Karen Alexander is your realtor. 803-445-7185.
I ain't saying that. My man asked
we got a black shirt.
We're back. Huff and Puff Sports Buzz. Stacey Huff, the Huff, the Chad, the barber, in his white t-shirt. He's rocking the white t-shirt. He put a lot. Chad really dressed up for the show today. He got all in. Are you really still flexing? Oh. That's like my son does. He's doing like flexing like Staten. You know, like Staten.
Nah, Staten can't flex like this.
With that face, it's the same face. It's the little boy. It's the 7-year-old face. 7-year-old face.
When I grew up, when I grew up, like a half flex.
When I grew up, it'd be big. That's the yeah. Let's do it again. I'm sorry, this is nightmare fuel. I'm sorry if y'all have nightmares.
And I'm going to the gym after this.
With that t-shirt on, I hope so.
Yeah. This is my workout t-shirt.
Apparently. I thought you might have just mowed the lawn.
I forgot where I was going.
That's right. That doesn't surprise me. Trina Jameson, what's up? Oh, USC Gamecock in the house. Real quick, LeBron, man, I know you're a LeBron hater, man, but even as some of his most hateful haters, most haterade drinking, most haters ball attending, most haters picnic going, hater of the year award winners, That man started a school.
He started a school. Did he build it?
Yeah. He
from scratch?
From his pocket, from the ground.
No,
from the land.
Did he build it?
But he has to build it?
Yeah, he has to build it. Andre Agassi done the same thing. Y'all wasn't going crazy when Andre Agassi did it.
Right. Andre Agassi did it for a minority area that needed,
He did it for his people.
Right. So what we talking about? Did you talk about Andre Agassi? You missed your chance then. Talk about LeBron now.
I wasn't born then.
Okay.
I wasn't born
Well, you missed it then.
I wasn't born. So you was in journalism.
So we're talking about LeBron now.
I'm not talking about it.
It's not LeBron.
I have nothing to do with it, man.
LeBron started school.
I don't like it.
You really going to Agassi?
I don't like
Andre Agassi?
Yeah,
Andre Agassi has been mentioned on any sports show in 10 years by anybody.
But
you just got a trophy.
He was bigger than, he was more famous than LeBron.
You get a trophy for that.
He was more famous than LeBron. Yeah.
Built a school?
Built a school.
In Akron. We're doing the school was built in Akron.
Who cares about Akron?
LeBron does.
Build one in Columbia.
LeBron does.
Come to Columbia.
I think, man, you ought to build a school in Columbia.
We building one.
We need to sell the school of journalism for Chad so he can attend.
No, man.
First rule
I got a school for.
First rule is be on time. Be on time. Okay, so LeBron gets bad props. So let me say this. Chad is a LeBron hater. He's trying to be in. He's trying to do shot journalism right now. So here's back to reality. Shout out to LeBron James for what he did. I promise school. I hope other athletes. I hope he sets an example for other athletes to take up that and do. If you get the funds and the money, why not do it? Give kids a chance. He's got automatic scholarship. All those kids that go there and graduate with guaranteed college scholarships. I'm not college scholarship, college funding for college. So he's going to pay for kids to go to college. He's going to get them in programs. He's going to give them, if you're within a certain mile radius of the school, you get transportation to and from school. So won't be no excuse not to get there. The food, he's got food taken care of. There's going to be a pantry. Doing a lot for kids who need it. And that's what you do. When you make it, that's what you do. You help people out who don't have it. Shout out to LeBron James on that. And I hope other athletes, since everybody want to talk about LeBron all the time, do that. Just do that. Just do that.
Just open up a school in Akron.
Just
Who cares about Akron?
Just do that.
Kids ain't going to that school anyway. They still ain't going to go on time. So
anybody who hasn't opened up a school, I can't hear him right now. I can't hear you. If you open up a school, I can't hear you. I really can't. Static. I'm getting static. So everybody else,
kids and
again, as I said before, in the game of life, the GOAT conversation, he's gonna be the most impactful basketball player of all time. He's gonna be the Muhammad Ali of basketball. So the whole GOAT on the court, he's gonna be the Muhammad Ali, but he's gonna be the guy that's gonna be known for being great in his occupation and touching people more outside. With still yet an unblemished public image. He has no scandals at this point. Now, who knows? Anything can happen.
Oh, the big scandal's gonna come.
No scandal yet.
You're gonna find out something you didn't want to know.
You hate so bad. You know, you talk a little. Really, the flex face of 7-year-old. The hate is like a 4-year-old fight.
I take that. You fight your sleep. I hate LeBron.
You fight your sleep right now.
You hear it first. I hate LeBron.
And you're a Lakers fan.
I'm gonna get it right here.
And you're gonna have to root for him.
I'm not rooting for him. I'm not rooting for no NBA this year.
Not really NBA. You boycotting the NBA.
I'm going with the CB. I'm going with the BBB league.
I hear they coming to Columbia.
B3 or something.
Somebody told me that the baller league might be putting the team in Columbia.
I'm not going with no NBA.
I hope it's true only because I might want a job as an announcer. But other than that, I don't know. For selfish reasons only, I'd want them to come here.
No,
I don't know if I go to watch otherwise.
I'm on
Sir Quackenbush, what's up out there?
Put me on, Stacey. Put me on with you, man.
Huh?
I'm coming with you, man.
Trina, you want to do a sponsorship? Trina, you want to do a sponsorship? We need sponsors on the show. It's a worldwide show. It's not just in the Columbia area. Trina, hit me up on my inbox.
Somebody sponsor me and let me get a shirt.
Yeah, please. I don't know, man. We need to do a telethon.
I'm running out of shirts. We're doing too many shows. You can't wear the same shirt over and over again.
I've doubled up.
I don't have more than 20 shirts, okay? All right, the last 2 shows.
I never doubled up.
I've just been trying to get it.
Yeah, I'll throw you a little something. Anybody back in the back?
I need a sponsorship for a shirt.
I would say there was a store up the street. We could get you a shirt, but I don't want to get them a free commercial.
No.
Preseason college football. Everybody's talking about being tired of Cleveland and Golden State in the NBA 4 years in a row. I'm tired of these 2 teams I'm about to mention here. Guess who's 1 and 2 at the top of the preseason college football poll? Alabama and Clemson.
Alabama ain't gonna do it this year.
Alabama and Clemson.
I think it'll be Georgia.
Who's tired of them 2?
I think it'll be Georgia.
South Carolina's gonna be Georgia September 8th. That'll take that.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
That'd be surprising.
Georgia's overrated every year. Where was Georgia's ranked?
They went to the last year.
They
went to the semifinals. They went to the finals.
Historically, they're usually overrated. Now they did go to the finals. Historically, they're overrated.
That's a new coach.
They lost.
Kirby Smart knows what he's doing. I like Gamecocks, but
they got Carolina out. Georgia at home. That game is always within 10 points, 10, 14 points.
That's good to know, man.
So a close game, the home team, you got to give the home team some love. Carolina's got to play
the best game. So it's legal to bet on that?
What do you mean legal?
Now is it legal to bet on?
Only certain states you can bet. You can gamble.
Is this one?
No. But you can do it though. It'll be gambled on. I bet you.
I can't go to jail though.
I don't know. I don't work for that particular branch of the law
Find
enforcement.
out. Everybody find out. We still waiting on Cam Newton's baby mama's address.
Yes. That was from last week?
Don't forget that. I think that was 2 weeks ago. I don't know when it was, but I haven't gotten it yet.
I'm going to Charlotte for the Cowboys weekend. That weekend,
we're going to
game.
I'm going up there too, man.
Yeah.
Going up there too.
Just act crazy.
Tailgate.
I'm tailgate Saturday
for Cam Newton's baby mama.
I would tailgate someone watch the Carolina game.
She got to be close to the stadium. You would think.
She'll be there Sunday for the game. But
yeah, at least bringing the kids.
You think she's gonna? I don't think she's gonna be dancing though.
Just look for the kid that dressed like Cam Newton.
I don't think we should be talking about his wife like that.
That's not his wife. That's his baby mama.
That's right. They're not married.
You not know what baby mamas is?
I thought they were married. That's right. They didn't get married.
That's why you still the baby mama.
Wow. Come on, Cam. Be right, man. 2 kids? Spend out 2 of them, man. You gotta go and get serious, man.
That's it.
You got 2 babies.
If I was a millionaire, I have like.
No, you got 2 babies by the lady, man. What's up? What's up, Cam?
Oh, you know what that means.
What's up, Cam?
I mean, that's good times over there.
What's up, Cam?
The first one wasn't enough to say, don't go back. It's like, what is it, Lay's potato chips or is that Oreos or something? I can't just eat one.
I don't know where this is going. He came in late with a lot of energy.
That's that gym. Pre-workout.
He's drinking. He's on something. Chad the barber right there. Chad the barber. Where's the barber shop?
Carolina Barber and Beauty, 2114 Clemson Road. Just ask for me. I'm in there 7 days a week. I ain't got nothing else to do but the gym.
So let's talk Cowboys. We got a little bit of time left. Cowboys and your Raiders. My Cowboys. If I hadn't said it on this show, let me say it real quick right now. Jerry Jones with this whole anthem thing. I said last week. I remember saying last week on both shows. Then the NFL was not happy with him keep bringing it up. They wanted the topic to go away. He brought it up last week with the Cowboy. We'll toe the line.
Oh, yeah.
NFL's now called him and told him, I said, listen here, buddy, how about shut up about that?
You need black owners.
So then, of course we do. And so then he's seen on camera at the practice. They played the anthem at the practice. He got his hat on. So if you're so in love with the anthem, it's like, why your hat on? You know, people kneeling. Why are you wearing a hat?
Yeah, I think,
why are you wearing a hat?
Because it's his. It's his stadium. He can do whatever he wants to. He can do whatever he wants to. You can't go to jail for it. He can just make you do it because you work for him.
Right.
Just like anything else, any other job, man. Throw this uniform on. Right. You can't have casual Fridays no more. They change rules all the time, man. You either want to get paid or you stand up for your rights. Right. That's just the choice, man. Right. So and shout out to the brothers that kneel. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you better than most.
Along that same line, apparently Dak Prescott and Zeke have come out in the last week or so saying they gonna toe the line and stand up for the anthem. Boss, it's getting harder and harder. It's getting harder and harder to be a Cowboys fan.
They mixed.
It's harder and harder to be a Cowboys fan.
What would you expect from they mixed, man?
Zeke's not mixed.
Well, he looked like it. He can stay over there.
So Jerry Jones being the hypocrite. Is it about loyalty to the anthem? I've been telling people, well, it's not about that. Nobody anywhere in here said the anthem was bad. It was a call to attention from the police brutality. So those who try to make it about loving the anthem, if you're gonna make it about that and do that, then you need to take your hat off. If it's about loving the anthem, boss or not, you gotta show it yourself. Yeah. If you really feel that way, if you really love the anthem like you said,
lead by example.
Right, you gotta take that hat off. But it really wasn't about that in the first place. It was about controlling the label.
Get a black owner. You gotta get black owners, man. That should be screaming out to the Michael Jordan, to the Puffies.
That sounds easy.
Well, Magic Johnson makes it look easy.
Right.
If anybody can do it, Magic can do it.
But what Magic did, you got to get with a group of people.
I don't know how it goes.
He did it come out when the Panthers think, the ownership was up for discussion. P. Diddy coming out with, I'm going to buy it, I'm going to get Kaepernick a job. That was that Ciroc talking. Because he
got the money.
No, he doesn't.
Don't?
No. NFL team, Puff got about $500 million, which is like a lot of money.
He got $1 billion.
In the NFL, you can't buy an NFL team for $1 billion, bro. Not one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. You need some old people. And your background gotta be legit, and they're gonna put you through the grind. They're gonna put you through every test they can to make for you. They're gonna do everything they can to keep you from getting that. So you need some people with you that's gonna put another face on it. It's politics, you know that. Magic got with some people from different parts of the world,
and everybody feels sorry for him.
They let him be the face of it. He got his money, but let him be because he's Magic Johnson. But you can't run out there and say I'm gonna buy a team and I'm gonna buy. First of all, saying you're gonna put Kaepernick in the lineup, they're not gonna let you be on it right there. Which is wrong. That's the problem we got right there. It all started with Kaepernick.
He opened his mouth too early.
No. Kaepernick did right. No, I'm talking about he did right. But he was never gonna get a team anyway. His money ain't right, bro. Rap music is good money. The NFL teams bought by bank money and
he go give money. Russell Simmons and Jay-Z.
Russell Simmons ain't even coming back. He left the country, but he ain't even coming back. He over there and sold all this stuff. He got them sex charges. He got them Me Too charges.
What?
Where you been? Russell Simmons, they say they sold all this property. He overseas. He got charges on him, but he ain't owning nothing.
He done ran.
He got about 10 people that came out on him on that thing.
You got to be rich to run, though.
he on some island with no extradition laws, is what the report is. And this is all speculation. Don't nobody come at us. This is HuffPost Sports Buzz. Don't come at us. We're speculating. And by the way, Brett McMurphy reported a story about Urban Meyer. I'm giving him credit. Brett McMurphy, former ESPN columnist and talking head. Now, I think he posted on his Facebook page or something. He writes for something else now. But he posted that story about Urban Meyer and the victim coming out saying that Urban Meyer knew about her getting beat by the text message. And again, she got text messages. She showed text messages to Urban's wife. So this thing is going to get more and more interesting as we go along. As I say, the speculation this year will be who's going to be the next coach of Ohio State. I think Urban Meyer will get fired. Chad, any last thoughts with your late self?
I'm sorry to being late. How about that?
Tardy.
That's what she said.
That's she said.
I had to get it in there.
R.I.P. DH, as always. Shout out to my daughter Naja. Birthday was Monday. She's 20. I have no more.
20 years. No more, did you see what I put on Facebook?
Huh? Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, 20 is a long time.
Father of the year over here, man.
Shout out to you. Appreciate you, man. Mary McCheese, shout out to Mary McCheese. Tony, I know you're there. All y'all supporting. I appreciate all y'all. Bobby Robinson, all my people. Trina, hit me up, Trina. We got your sponsorship package. We need more sponsors. Anybody that want to sponsor, hit us up on our inbox on Facebook.
Shout out to Ernest Robinson. Appreciate the help in the gym last night.
That's my front brother, too.
Yeah, he said what's up.
It's Stacey Huff, the Huffster. Chad the Barber. Did it blow your buzz?
Yeah, I know. I wasn't here long enough.
I don't think it can. I don't think it can blow it. HuffPost Sports Buzz next Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. It's on YouTube. All 24 shows on YouTube. Check us out. We're back. It's right there. We're back.